Ladies and gentlemen, guys and girls, welcome back to ACL Sydney 2014, brought to you by NVIDIA, Gigabyte, Plantronics, and BenQ. I'm in Maniac, joined by Mikester. We are in one hell of a series right now. Things have gone cray with that last domination match.
It's not a good series by Immunity if it's not a tied game, and by Avant as well. S&D Sovereign though. It's Avant's next chance to tie up the series.
Yeah, well, we saw it, as you said, all tied up here on this map. We just played it. We're here back again, but bringing a bomb with us this time. It's in the hands of Fighter. Usually we do see in the OBJ player naked, but look, they're going to mix things up, see what works for them. A little bit risky, perhaps, but look, 2 down for Avant Garde already, and they're going to be going in for this plant.
2 players left up for the Avant squad though. You see Beto just trying to push on down back. Sees one trying to get a couple of shots on him, but he will fall as well. So now it's up to Beto. 1v4. The bomb is down. 40 seconds to make something happen. He'll take out the first kill. It did chuck a nade in over onto B, but he had no success. And now trying to just go over into the guts of the action himself. Sees one jumping over. He'll get the first kill, or his second kill rather, in his quest for the clutch. 2 players left up. He's getting shot in the back. It does drop him. Surprisingly, he was so close to dying from that fall as well. 20 seconds, and of course you've got to factor in the defuse time.
Oh, it was so close. I had faith in Benno to try and come away with a 1v4, but it wasn't meant to be. And Immunity are going to get the first point in this game.
That they do, and you see the round in the kill cam from Fighter right there, just waiting for him to push back on up. His teammate is watching the other cross in, and you see it being 1-0 down the first round of S&D over. Next round, Avant's attacking rounds. Who do you want to jump aboard with?
Oh, well, let's check out Varsider. We haven't seen too much of him. We see him mostly in the background, and he has got the bomb at the moment. They're going to be rotating up towards the A side, it looks like. Maybe then we'll come back, but he's checking out this north side. And look, Immunity, we see who were covering that B side. There is one player from Avant Garde down there at the moment. Buzzo being taken down in the background by Hopi, but Fighter returning the favor. So it's 3 up for each player at the moment, and that's Varsider finding the shots in the back of Fighter. So it's 2 down for Immunity at the moment. Nice work by Avant Garde so far.
You see them going to be actually pushing around that. He didn't actually want to commit to that A side, so now it's up to Volside to actually make the lone wolf play, to take down possibly Naked and Shocks, or make something happen with the objective. You see him just looking for what he knows approximately what one would be, and it's definitely great awareness. He checked the corner as well. He just couldn't get the kill. That's going to be a 2-0 lead to the Immunity squad, but I mean, last S&D we saw it go down to the 11th round between these 2 teams. Immunity already have a 2-0 lead. Yeah,
see, that's interesting to see. Of course, early days in this game, but I think it's an indication of something we may be seeing ahead. Immunity really need to bring their A game. Well, both sides do, but it looks like they're going to bring it with 2-0 the early days of this one. We've got Naked back in the hands, the bomb now back in the hands of Naked, rather, pushing hard towards this B. He's got Shocks to back him up, rushing straight in, a bit of smoke all over the place. Hopi getting the first kill on Shocks, going to be throwing this nade out. As we can see on the minimap, there's one player from Avant Garde up on top. Not much use up there, but look, Fighter taking down Varsider in the background, so it's 1 down for each team at the moment.
You're going to be seeing them just trying to check it. With Orca Mode, we see exactly where they are. We see just how close the players are from one another, but we'll see exactly Beto's perspective. I know he's on defense, but is it a perfect opportunity to make something happen? We'll see if he'll take advantage of it. Doesn't look like it. He's comfortable with just staying exactly where he is. I mean, Fighter, Naked, Buzzard, Beto, Hopi, and Mac are the players up 3v3.
3v3 playing very slow at the moment, but these Immunity guys, they know they need to make a move. Bomb in hands, Fighter climbing up the ladder straight into death. That's Hopi and Beto both getting kills. It is 1 versus 2 at the moment. As I say that, Hopi getting the final kill on Buzzo.
They managed to get a round for themselves here. 2-1 being the score count. You see the round in the kill cam from Hopi's perspective. Just taking out Buzzer to be able to clean up their round. As I mentioned, it was a 3v3, and then 10 seconds later, they managed to pick off those kills, get the round for themselves, and put a round on the board. But I mean, it is still early days yet for either of these 2 teams. But you got to jump on board now with the attacking team of Vance. We'll stick on board with Hopi.
Yeah, and Hopi did get that final kill. Let's see what he can do at the beginning of this game. The bomb is in the hands of Varsider's scope now for Hopi. Let's see if he can put it to use. Looking down the barrel, not seeing much, but thin air at the moment, though, as they're moving towards this A side. He's just checking it out, covering his team all over the place, and we do see the bomb carrier is following him in here into the server room, looking down the scope, looking for some cankles, finds the player across the map, full red at the moment, and the player is still with him. That's, Varsider is is still with him with that bomb. See if they can still make this move. All players up with a minute left.
That's going to be Fighter there waiting to take down Hope, and he does so successfully. Vilesider is still there, though, to make something happen, possibly pick up the kill. Shots out. He's going to have to back out because he did get tagged, and we actually do have Beto getting dropped as well. So that's up to Mako and Vilesider. Mako in a very interesting position. He can make something happen here. Of course, the call-out did come out, but Buzzard was there waiting for him. And now it's up to Vilesider once again in a clutch situation, but unfortunately just couldn't do it.
It was awesome awareness combined with great team communication skills that gave Immunity that round. They now have a 3-1 lead up on Avant Garde as we see in the final kill cam. Nice shots here by Fighter over towards B.
It still is early days, even though Immunity have 3 rounds. They're halfway there to taking out the map and therefore taking out the series, going on to that grand final. And they want to do so. They don't want to go down to that 11th round. They want to take it out comfortably, just keep that momentum going. But, I mean, Avant's over on the other end, and I don't think they're going to make it that easy, but we'll see Immunity on this next round. Their attacking side, Shocks with the bomb.
Well, look, history has a way of repeating itself, and what we usually see is Immunity in the grand final, Avant Garde coming third. Hopefully they can break it, but we'll see what both of these teams can do. Fighter getting the easy pickings on Vilesider, too good for him. Both players taking a nap at the moment. Things have slowed down. Don't forget that Avant Garde need to win this map, otherwise they are out of the tournament, and either team are going to be up against, Storm. Storm, they're going to be meeting in the grand final.
See, Shocks sees one. He'll be able to actually pick off that kill. 2v2 situation. Player will go to contest it. Buzzing down, the last one alive. Bomb is down, but he's going to get shot in the back. Avant take that round. Beto and Maki getting a nice couple of kills there in the end. Closing up the score, and I mean, it's getting interesting now.
It really is. Maka clutching the point for Avant Garde there. Nice work. 3-2 is the series score at the moment. S&D on Sovereign. Half time once again. We're switching over. Let's see what these guys are going to do on the attack. Who are we watching, Mikester?
I'm feeling some better. I mean, he's coming, 5-4 for both the Halo guys there. Hope you're better. And then 1-3, 1-5 for Maka and Vilesider. We'll see if they can turn up as well. But I mean, Beto going to be chucking a nade over into War Room. What's going to be actually in the bottom of lockers. Gets tags. Fighter will be able to take that one kill early on Hopi as Vilesider takes down a Fighter in return. Beto wanting to push her down, trying to take out that kill, of the player that he did tag earlier. We'll see if he actually be able to do this. Just checking all these corners. Vilesider takes down Naked. He does see one, but he won't be able to actually pick up the kill. But the calls will come out to where he was, and now they'll be aware to not go anywhere in that area.
And it is a 2v2 situation at the moment. Bomb still in the hands of Vilesider. Playing it safe up around here. There is a player down outside there to the left. He doesn't know that yet. Doesn't have hacks like us. He's going to be moving in. He knows he has to make a move sooner or later. 40 seconds left, and time runs out quicker than you know it. And he's a bit flinchy. He knows there's some players around. He's not sure where. Little does he know these Immunity players are playing around the outside. He might run into one pretty soon if he's not careful. But look at him trying to hunt down these players. The call's going to come out because it was Shocks that got the kill and ended up getting the 2-piece to take down Vilesider as well. That was some nice work. Immunity opening it back up to a 2-point lead.
The Let's Goes are real right now as both these teams trying to narrow out their victory. Immunity have a 2-round lead, 4-2. They only need 2 more rounds to go into the grand final, and it wouldn't surprise me if they don't drop another round from here. But that being said, they're on the attack. Who do you want to jump aboard with?
Oh, let's just leave it here. Let's follow Shocks for the moment. 7 for 3. He's been playing fairly decent for his team, running straight into B here, being the aggressive player, and we always love to see that. Great positioning by them at the moment, and we see the explosions all over the place at the moment. We're going to cross a Naked. As I say, that Fighter gets dropped in the background. Naked with the bomb in his hands. Going to try and take down the players from Avant Garde. And, is he going to go for this play? Not yet. They're going to play it cool because there are only 2 up against 4 at the moment. So Avant Garde in a nice position to at least take out this round. But look, we've seen crazier things happen. I'm not sure what's going to happen here.
He's just trying to stay alive. They did see, but he's trying to get a couple of shots at himself. He backs back to try and finish off the kill, but he won't be able to, and he will get taken down. Buzzard also drops by Beto, and that'll be another round to the Avant squad. And we actually had it round for round at the very beginning of this map. Then we had Immunity take out 2 consecutive rounds. Then we had to go back to a round for round game. And even if that continues, Immunity will take this one out within the next couple of rounds, but Avant need to just get that second round back-to-back to tie up the game once again.
They really do, and don't forget, if they do win, we'll be moving on to, it will go back to Dom on Octane because they did tie up that game a little earlier. So, look, 4-3 the scoreline at the moment. Only 2 more needed for immunity. Bomb in the hands of Vilesider. We're on with Hopi at the moment from Avant Garde, playing down low. He's going to be looking towards B, down the corridor here. Didn't watch his corner. Doesn't matter though. He got through there scot-free. In the background, we saw 2 members of Team Immunity getting dropped. So it looks to be in Avant Garde's favour, but they better not get too cocky. As I say that, Vilesider was dropped. Now the bomb's going to be around.
And I mean, the players should know that, but Hopi will pick that one up. And you do see 2v2 situation. It was in Avant's favour in terms of numbers, but now they managed to sneak on away with the bomb and try to make something happen with it. Naked and Fighter left up against Hopi and Benno. We'll see what they'll be able to do. Who do you want to just stick on board with for this play?
Well, let's just have a look at Naked at the moment, because obviously they need to defuse this bomb. They know where it is. And look, as I say that, he does take down Benno. However, we did see the player from Avant Garde get taken down in the background. So it's Hopi versus Naked. Let's see what happens. It's going to be Naked getting dropped. Nice work by Hopi to tie things up. 4 apiece. Oh my gosh, Mikester. Both teams only need 2 points. However, Avant Garde really need to win this to stay in this competition.
You don't really see it in the kill cam, but Hopi spotted him crossing through tracks. He was able to aim that one up into research, take out the kill, and that's what I was talking about. They needed that second consecutive round. Now it's 4-4. We're onto an even playing field.
What a series so far. We've had a tie. It's 4-4 in this S&D on Sovereign. Amazing stuff by both teams at the moment. However, we're on with Naked at the moment. Bomb in hand, running towards top B at the moment, throwing down the trophy. Explosions left, right, and center. Benno being taken down by Shocks. Then in return, Naked being dropped. The bomb's up there in B. This is where all the action's going to happen.
You actually have another play from Avant getting dropped. That was Maka, so that's a 3v2, but the bomb still has not been planted. You have Vilesider, they were just waiting down the back of Yellow. He will get taken down by Shock, so now it's a 2v1 situation, and it's Vilesider, the last remaining player. He's just rotating around, he's playing it smart, he's just trying to stay alive and just try and pick off a couple of kills. He's on the defensive round, and he's doing it perfectly.
Yeah, he is playing very nice, very smart. The experience from Vilesider of Avant Garde shining through there. He could have checked to his right there, might have spotted that player who's gone back and forth, and he needs to do it again. He's going to run into it. Does find the player. Nice shots to take down Shocks. Now we're seeing Buzzo up against Vilesider. Captain versus captain here when it's 4 points aside. Less than 30 seconds left. Bomb in the hands of Buzzo. He needs to make a move. Vilesider knows that they're checking it out. He's on B at the moment. Needs to check it. We might have a little bit of a conflict coming up here. Buzzo, let's see what he can do.
Time's running out. I mean, he needs to make this play here. Doesn't seem like, will he do it? We'll find out. Buzzer's waiting for it, but no, he won't be able to get it. Vilesider will get the kills, get the round 5-4. They take the lead.
Avant Garde, amazing work. Vilesider played that textbook. Buzzo being dropped. This is it. This is the momentum that we've spoken about before. I thought Immunity was going to carry away with it, but look, they're not playing their best. They are doing very well there, but Avant Garde played that round beautifully, and they're rewarded with the point. They need one more, and they will get into this next game. However, Immunity are going to have something to say about this as Avant Garde are on the attack.
Avant, as you mentioned, on the attack. They only need one more round. They're going to be just trying to get this perfect. Shots out. Maka takes down Fighter. They've got the numbers. They want to get the bomb down. And they're just looking for a couple more picks at the same time. Naked will also drop. This is Avant. Now it's up to Buzzer. Once again in the clutch round. Clutch, if he gets this, it will be huge, but the odds are stacked against him.
1v4 with 35 seconds left. Doesn't spot the player right behind the stairs. That's Benno getting the final kill there on Buzzo, and Avant Garde is staying in this tournament.
We're going back to the replayed map, Domination Sovereign. We're going to see what comes out of it. We're going to see if they'll be able to take it out. We had both teams at one point take a lead, have a strong half, but it ended up in a tied game. Now it's the last map left, and we'll see which one will go forward in this repeat.
I can't wait to see what happens. Both teams now are there is going to be someone going home after this, and someone is going to be going forward to play Storm in the grand final. I can't wait to see what happens. I'm sure you can't, Mikester. Guys, please stay tuned. Make sure you're following the conversation on Twitter. Hashtag ACL Sydney. We're going to be right back after this short break.